So here they have given one tabular form. They've asked for what value of k this represents a valid probability distribution. So we are aware that probability distribution, any function given will be a PDF if, what is the condition? What is the condition? Is a probability distribution function if you add up all the summation values, sorry, all the p of x values, that summation is equal to always 1 if this condition is satisfied. So here let us add all the values: k plus 3k plus 5k plus 7k plus 9k plus 11k plus 13k. Okay, just see what is the sum. I think this is better. 13 plus 1, 14. 11 plus 3 is also 14. 3. 14, 3 is 42. 42 plus 7, is it 49k?
Yes, ma'am, 49.
49, yeah. So 49k is equal to 1. So that means what is k? K is 1 by 49. Done. Now here, if you find in decimal, no, what is this answer? Just check. 1 by 49.
Ma'am, 0.02040881.
Yeah, see, you cannot write all the digits over there, right? So what is the best way? Shall I keep it as 1 by 49 or 0.02? You want to be more accurate, better keep 1 by 49 only. Are you getting it? Similarly for that homework sum. Yes, keep it as 1 by 49. Now here you can see the k value given is like the p of x given value is not that complicated comparing to the first example where we had k square plus k something like that. Now even if you want, you can just prepare a table where k value is substituted. Else I suggest to keep it like this. No worries. Lastly, you can substitute the value of k. Why we faced the problem in the first example is there we had k square and k everything to be substituted at once. Okay. So here, no need. You can just keep it the same table and then you can start finding the probability values. Okay. So what they have asked, probability of x greater than or equal to 5. So see the values of x which are greater than or equal to 5. What they are? Greater than or equal to 5 means starts from 5 or after 5? Before 5.
5 and 6.
5 and 6. Yes, it starts from 5 and 6. So isn't it only two values? So two values is better. If I take a complement, complement contains all these. Okay, so not to take a complement, you can say directly p of x equal to 5 plus p of x equal to 6. Done. Now what is the probability of value for x equal to 5? For x equal to 5, it is 11k. Similarly, for x equal to 6, it is 13k. So what is the sum? What is the sum? 24k, no? Yeah, add it. It's not difficult. So k value is 49. You can keep it like this. Again, if you convert in terms of decibel, it may be you cannot write all the digits. Okay. Keep it as 24 by 49. No problem. Yeah, try with this. X less than or equal to 6. So x should be greater than 3. So in the table, the values of x greater than 3 means from 3 onwards or after 3?
After 3.
After 3, right? So they are 4, 5, 6. Yes. They have asked till 6 means all will come. Okay. Yeah. So how to write this part? So what are the values of x lying between 3 and till 6? Means x equal to 4, x equal to 5 and x equal to 6. This happens if it is a discrete random variable. Okay. Yes. Do all the addition. So 9k plus 11k plus 13k is how much? 24 plus 9, no? Sorry. 24 plus 9. 33k. So 33 by 49. Can you simplify it? I think so. No. Keep it as it is. Probability of x less than 4 means what? Less than 4 means? What are the values which are less than 4 in the table?
0, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. So if you take a complement, you will get the rest of the values. Shall I take a complement?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll take a complement because already know the other value is already calculated. So what is the complement of this? 1 minus probability of x. For less it is greater. It is equal to not included. So I have to take a equal to also, right? Yeah, so this is 1 minus probability of x equal to 4 plus probability of x equal to 5 and probability of x equal to 6. So already this is done. So 1 minus this is 33k, or you can say 33 by 49. How much will be the value? 49 minus 33 is how much? Is it 16? Huh.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it 16? Yeah. So this is how it should be calculated. Keep it in a fractional value. Okay. Now, what they have asked, mean and variance, isn't it? Will you try? What is the formula for mean? Mean.
Summation of x into
Remember
p of
this
x.
summation x into p of x. Yeah, all of you take some time, calculate it and tell me the answer. Okay. You know how to do it. Take the table form, multiply with each corresponding value of p of x, like 0 into k plus 1 into 3k, like that. That will give you the mean. First calculate mean. Okay, for the example, we get mean as 29 by 7, which is 4.142, variance as 2.6939. Now, similar to discrete random variable, we have continuous random variable. For this CRV, we just define a function f of x. On this CRV, this function f of x is called as probability density function if it satisfies the two conditions. Okay. So in comparison with probability distribution function, you can write the corresponding conditions as f of x value should be always positive, greater than or equal to 0 for all the x. And whenever you take an integration of f of x dx from minus infinity to plus infinity, the sum is always equal to 1. Not sum, it is this integration part should be always equal to 1. Now here we have to find two more things, that is mean and variance. So do you remember what is the mean for a discrete random variable? For a probability distribution function, how we have taken mean? Formula?
Summation of x into p of x.
P of x we have taken.
Probability of x.
Can you guess what should be here mean? What should be mean now?
Summation of x into f of x.
So what I explained till now is not clear, that means. This happens for discrete. I'm asking for continuous. Can I take a summation there? Summation is replaced by
No,
what?
ma'am.
Tell me now.
Integration.
Yeah.
Integration.
So mean is nothing but integration. Function is similar format. Only thing we have not used, we have p, we have used a f. So it is f of x dx between minus infinity to plus infinity is mean. Okay. Similarly, the variance, little change here. So variance v, how we take actually for discrete? Am I right? X square p of x minus mu square. Here little change is there. You should take it as x minus mu the whole square f of x dx between minus infinity to plus infinity. Will you remember? See, this condition is important to find k, mean and variance. These are the formulae. One more thing. Suppose you want to find probability of some value, a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b, suppose. Okay, suppose, because we know no, when they have given some problems earlier, they have asked some probability values. Can you guess what should be the value? How we have taken for 3 less than x less than 6 and all, how we have taken? So probability of x equal to 3 equal to 4 and all we added up, summation. But here what we have seen in continuous, we cannot take a summation. It has to be, what has to be taken?
Integration.
Yeah, you should take integration of f of x. Whenever they ask a probability value, you should take a integration. What are the limits?
Minus infinity to infinity.
No, no, no. When you are finding for probability for x between a to b means limits are a to b.
A to B.
Yeah. Tell me if I'm having a less than x less than b, is it same as equal to also? Very important question. Don't worry much. Equal to is there or no? It is the same integral. Suppose now we know that if it is equal to is there, we will get a closed interval. We have to include the endpoints. Suppose if equal to is not there, then what you want to include? A minus 1, what you want to include, right? So there shouldn't be any confusion. Whenever you find probability values in case of continuous, don't worry whether equal to is there or no. Got it? Am I clear? Both are the same probability values only. So this is how we have to calculate. Let me take one example. This has appeared in the model question paper. Okay, write down. A random variable x has the density function f of x equal to kx square for 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3 and 0 elsewhere. Evaluate k and find probability of x less than or equal to 1, probability of 1 less than or equal to x less than 2, and probability of x greater than 2. Also determine mean and variance. Also determine mean and variance. Okay. See how to identify it is very simple. Whenever they give the values in the form of a table format, it is always a which problem? Comes under discrete random variable. When they give in this format, f of x is equal to, such type is given, it means it is a problem under continuous random variable. Okay, this is the main important thing. One more thing I'll tell you. See, actually what we studied first random variable x. So if it is taking a whole number value, it is called as discrete. Am I right? If it is taking a not a whole number value, it is CRV. So for a discrete, what we defined? Probability distribution function, correct? And for CRV, what we define? Probability density function. So probability distribution, remember summation, and for density function, it is replaced as integration. Okay, now let us start. First, we need to find the value of k. Which condition? Given f of x is a probability density function. Because already it is a density function. Okay. So what condition will help us to find k? Suppose any function, okay, I will just go through the definition. See, a function f of x is probability density function if it satisfies two condition. And suppose if two condition, okay, to become a PDF, it has to satisfy two conditions. That means if it is already a PDF, that means isn't it both the conditions are already satisfied? Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Among these two conditions, which condition will help us to calculate K easily to get the value of K? Isn't it the second one? Make use of it. So it is already a PDF. Therefore, integration of f of x dx between minus infinity to plus infinity is always 1. Okay, so this is integration. See, very important thing. Minus infinity to plus infinity is a whole thing we have to take. Am I right? Now, come back to the function. How the function is defined? That it is non-zero. It is kx square for 0 to 3. So where is 0? 0 is somewhere here and 3 is somewhere here. Am I right? So if you take this function, it is like between 0 to 3, how is the function? Kx square. And 0 elsewhere, what is the meaning? 0 elsewhere means? Zero elsewhere means what? 0 elsewhere means what? In the remaining intervals, isn't it? This minus infinity to plus infinity is divided into 3 parts now. Between minus infinity to 0, the function is 0. Between 3 to infinity also it is 0. Got it? Okay. So this is to be written like this. You can write as minus infinity to 0 plus 0 to 3 plus 3 to infinity. Am I correct? Isn't it whole thing is minus infinity to plus infinity only? I'm balancing these.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, in this interval, you should write the value of f of x. Between minus infinity to 0, what is the value of f of x? 0.
0.
Between 0 to 3, what is the function?
Kx square.
Kx square. Between 3 to infinity, what is the function?
0.
Yes. Now, you start integrating it. Okay. Yeah, what happens to the first and last integral? Isn't it they are 0? So we left out with only this. How can I integrate kx square? What is the integration?
X cube by 3.
Yeah, k is out. So x square becomes x cube by 3 between 0 to 3. The value is equal to 1, isn't it? Yeah. So this is k by 3. Upper limit is 3. So what will get? 3 cube is how much? 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Minus 0 cube is 0. Okay. Yeah. So this is 3 1s are 3 9s. Am I right? So it is like 9k is equal to 1. I want the value of k. So 9 should be taken on the other side, right? What is the value of k? What is the value of k?
1 by 9.
Yeah.
1 by 9.
See, it is easy, not to worry, because no need to take all the summation, everything. You can just concentrate. It is just a integration and need not to worry. They'll not give a complicated integration. Is the part clear how to find k? What we did? We use the second condition. Okay, second condition. Even though if you don't write these two intervals and if you write only directly this is equal to 1 and do the evaluation, then also you'll get full marks. Okay. Now, next part. What they've asked? Probability of x less than or equal to 1. Probability of x less than or equal to 1. Okay. Now, always the limits are actually minus infinity to plus infinity. But Suppose they have given the condition like this. What is the meaning x less than or equal to 1? So 1 is upper limit or a lower limit? Think about it. X value should be less than or equal to 1. First,
Upper limit, ma'am.
upper limit. So x cannot go beyond 1. This is the meaning, right? What you have. So upper
ma'am.
limit is 1. Now nothing is given for lower limit, means we have to take it as
Minus infinity.
minus infinity. Very good. Okay, f of x dx. Is this part clear? And okay, yeah, just do it. Now again, I want to take on the line, on the real line, where I have the limit as from minus infinity to 1. Okay, 1. Now just see the function defined. So the function is defined from 0 to 3. So 0 to 3 means, what about 0 to 1? Is the function same as kx square s or no?
Yes, ma'am. Same,
Yes,
ma'am.
because 0 to 1 is a part of 0 to 3. So you take any value here. It is always going to be kx square. So I'm taking 0 to 1, the function is kx square. Can you tell me what is the value of the function in between minus infinity to 0?
0.
0. Okay, so you can write like this, minus infinity to 0 plus 0 to 1. Am I right? No doubt function given is till 3, but here probability value is less than or equal to 1. So I should not go beyond 1. Otherwise it will be wrong. Okay. Now between minus infinity to 0, the function is defined as 0. And between 0 to 1, the function is defined as
Kx.
kx square. Yeah. If you want, substitute the value of k here. Okay. This is somehow 0. So k comes out. K is 1 by 9. What is the integration of x square?
X cube by 3.
X cube by 3. Limits are 0 to 1. Right? What is the answer? If you put the upper limit 1 cube, 1 minus 0. 1 upon 9 threes are 27. Now suppose if they have asked the value of probability of x less than 1. Is it same as this? Probability of x less
Yes,
than
ma'am.
1. Yes, it is also same. So whether equal to is there or no, you are going to get the similar value. Let me take the next next probability. What is that? They've asked 1 to 2, right? 1 less than or equal to 2 less than x less than 2. Okay. So that means function is f of x. Okay. What are the limits? What are the
1 and
limits?
2.
1 and 2. So 1 is lower limit, 2 is upper limit. Correct? Now, is 1 to 2 is a part of 0 to 3? 1 to 2, is it a part of
Yes,
0 to
ma'am.
3? Yes, obviously. So what is the function defined here?
Kx square.
Kx square. Correct? See, others also, please try to understand it. It's a simple thing. I have not included any infinity and all because already upper and lower limit are given in the problem here. Here it was lower limit was not given. Okay, so k comes out, which is 1 by 9. Again, what is the integration of x square? Same integration only everywhere, not to worry again. Yeah, 1 to 2. So 9 threes are 27. 2 cube is how much? 2 cube is 8 minus 1
8.
cube is 1. What is the answer?
7 by 27.
Yes, very good. What is the next value they have asked? I think so they have asked probability of x greater than 2. Am I right? Now greater than 2 means 2 is upper limit or a lower limit?
Lower limit.
Lower
Lower
limit. So
limit.
start from 2 till the upper limit not given
Plus
means
infinity.
infinity. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Now how can we write it? Let's see. Isn't it? 2 to 3 we can take and then 3 to infinity. Am I right? Because between 2 to 3 again the
Yes, ma'am.
function is kx square and here it is 0. So it is 2 to 3 plus 3 to infinity. What is the value of f of x between 2 to 3?
Kx
Between 2
square.
to 3, kx square. And between 3 to infinity, 0.
0.
Yeah, k comes out, k value is 1 by 9. Again, integration is same, x cube by 3 between 2 to 3. So it is 1 by 27. 3 cube is how much? Correct? Minus 27 minus 8, no? What is the value?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the difference?
19 by 27.
27. Okay, it's very easy sum. Okay, not to worry. Now, mean is, what is the formula? Mean.
Integration of minus infinity to infinity.
Function is
X into f of x.
x into f of x. But again here, this function f of x is non-zero for what limits? 0 to 3. Correct. Yeah, what is x only. What is my f of x? What is f of x defined in between 0 to 3?
Kx square.
Kx square only, right? Yeah. K comes out, which is 1 by 9. It is now x cube. What is the integration of x cube?
X raised to 4 by 4.
Yes.
4.
Limits are 0 to 3. Correct? So it is 9 fours are 36 out. 3 raised to 4 is how much? 27, I think so, 81. 81 minus 0. If you can cancel, just, is it like 9 can be cancelled or what? Am I right? 9 by 4? Check.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What is the formula for variance? Okay, so what you should do now? Now our f of x exists only for 0 to 3, no? Yeah. I can write it as minus infinity to 3 is 0, then 0 to 3 and then 3 to infinity, but you can just keep it for which it is existing. Huh? Yeah, x minus 9 by 4 the whole square. Am I right? My mu is 9 by 4. What is f of x? Kx square. Again, k comes out 1 by 9. So 0 to 3. If you want, you just expand it. That is far better. Or else you have to integrate by parts. See which part is easy. Think about it. Which part is easy? Better you expand it. Huh? What is the expansion? A minus b the whole square. A square plus b square minus 2ab. Into what you have? Into you have it as x square. Do write as it is. Yeah, try to complete it now. Put your number in the chat box. This is 1 by 9, 0 to 3. If you take it x square inside, x raised to 4 plus 81 by 16 minus, here 2 ones are 2 twos are, means, sorry, x square will come for this. 9x into x square means 9x cube by 2. I'll give you little work, integrate it and tell me the answer in the next class. Okay.